Hello YouTube! In this tutorial we will learn how to get into FTP servers out there using old-fashioned FTP client that you have on your system. Either if you are on BSD, Linux, Windows machines, it's really not important. FTP clients is pretty much standard because, you know, FTP is protocol and protocols need to be standardized. So this is our target. They also have really nice web interface and we are using it just to show what we are going to grab. And in this case we are going to get ourselves into public, into PuTTY, and we will grab that application, which is small in size, so if you are on slow internet, the thing will work either way. Right, so this is our target. Okay, let's close that and let's go to our command prompt if you're on Windows, or if you're on Linux, BSD, whatever, just get yourself into terminal, and when you type FTP you will get yourselves into FTP client. Now that's one way of connecting and we will show it both ways. So now we are into client, and when we type help we will get list of commands, and what we need from here is open connection to our target. And when I type enter I will be asked for credentials, but there is also shorter way. So when you're in a blanco command prompt line, you can type directly FTP and immediately target. And now when you press enter, you will get into a welcome message that is sent to you by server. And if you're accessing anonymous systems, welcome message will pretty much be short or you will not see anything. And if you're accessing official government systems, there will be probably legal advice there to not tamper with their systems and the message that all connections are intercepted. So don't mess around with government systems, because a lot of those systems are on the internet either to surveillance users, so to have a list of, you know, possible attackers and so on, or they're just old and misconfigured and totally drilled by other people. So if you're accessing official government systems, don't mess around with them if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have credentials basically. So don't be fooled. Okay, now we are on public systems and we need to type user, which will be anonymous. This one, and when you press enter, please specify the password. So everything is fine, user is fine. Now password, for public systems you can type anything, any kind of email, anon@anon.org or something like that. Login successful, that means we are in. So next question, how to list content. We will use help to find ls, that means just list content, list directory, and ls, enter. So there you go, we have our root listing here. Now how to get into pub, and if you read those commands here you will get, where is it, cd, yeah, cd, change directory, the classical, you know, Unix stuff. So cd pub, because we need to get ourselves there, and directory successfully changed. Right, but how you will know about actual remote directory if you forget it? You're making some pause or you're waiting for something, I don't know, and you forgot your directory. You can get it if you type pwd, which stands for print working directory, and you're there. Right, now ls again, where is it, PuTTY. Okay, so cd PuTTY, enter, print working directory, we are there. Let's list our content, ls, enter, and we have a bunch of files here. So that's cool. So when you want to grab specific file, you can type get and that file here, but there is a situation that, well, at least in Windows, that file will be downloaded into default directory, and in this case you will get it when you type lcd. So this is the place where your files will be grabbed. But if you want to change that, you can just type lcd and your own directory that you define for downloads. Now in my case, I created DLL folder in my root and there is nothing there, so we are just trying to grab our application into that folder. Right, so lcd c DLL, and now the things will be changed. So now local directory, the place where we will download our files, will be this. Okay, so get, the name is this one, and you need to state extension, and when you type enter, it depends about your speed, but the thing will be done basically in a couple of minutes or in a split of a second and so on. So transfer completed, and you have received so much bytes, megabytes, whatever, in so many seconds. So let's confirm that, and there is our application. And of course, you can, it depends what you are downloading. You can check it for security, you can scan it with antivirus or something, I don't know. But I will just double click here, and you see that application works, so the file is basically not corrupted, and that's what we need. Really simple stuff. So if you want to get out from your client, you can just type quit. Okay, so let's do that. And you can also say bye. So there are both of these versions and they will work. So let's actually use bye. Enter and goodbye. So let's once again go through everything. FTP target. I always forget that character. Password, some mail, and ls for listing. And let's go to pub again, cd pub, listing with ls, and print working directory, and local directory check. And let's change local directory again to cdll. Sorry. Okay, ls, cd.y, enter, ls again, let's grab it again, get pu.y, we must type extension, enter, and come on. Yep, so that's about it. And yeah, so that's it. See you next tutorial.